All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the NFC champions, the San Francisco 49ers. All the talk, all the hype, but the past is prologue as this Super Bowl is underway. This will be taken very short. Oh, that is going to be a safety. Well, you talk about safety first. Gosh, for such a rare play, kind of unbelievable how many Super Bowls recently have begun with a safety. Charles, you had, let's see, Tom Brady getting called for grounding against the Giants in Super Bowl 46.
Peyton Manning with the snap over his head in Super Bowl 48.
Yep, and now here's this one.
So
after
if
that
you did
safety,
not,
now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20.
To catch that.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Yeah, way to go. That's what I'm talking about, boy. That's what I'm talking about. Ready? Rock it.
Never know.
Four down.
They'll run on first down.
Oh, we got to break a tackle.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback. And no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
But he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Let me know.
We got 4. Fair.
Back to throw. Callaway. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
I'm ready.
He's crossing. 61. Matchbox lights. Let's go.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
I'm ready.
2nd and 3. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Give them 32 on the play.
91. Protein spell.
I'm ready.
Switch. 5.
Running right, Jones. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
I'm ready.
On second down, it's Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Go, go. Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50. hey. 50. 50's the Mike. 50's the Mike. All you get is a headache. Go.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
That's my fault.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
On second down now, it's Yates. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long.
Coming up.
Operating from the gun, Callaway. And that is incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here.
Coming out.
They'll try and throw for it here. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Ready?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And after the good gain last, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of, they'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Exit.
I don't know.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
From the gun, Callaway is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Run him out.
Hey, we got four there. Alpha.
Operating from the gun. Callaway got his man complete over the middle. That's Yates. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on fourth down.
Run him out.
On fourth down, Callaway. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
Here we go. 70, Indy. Hey,
Run him out.
On first down, Coates trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Watch that in. Tight end right. Tight end right. Even. Fourth down. Hey, Foxtrot. Foxtrot.
From the gun, Callaway. Throw left side complete. It's Yates. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun, Callaway. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line.
Ready?
On first and 10, Callaway on the shuffle pass, and it's complete. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. They'll try the left side. Yates. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. That second down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves them with just a 3rd and 3 now. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Ready, break.
Run him out.
Check four.
He's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
Down. 90, Wolf. Leo.
Run him out.
They'll run on first down. Coat. And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
General West. Hey, lock it.
Run him out.
Get it.
On second down, Coates. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better block?
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
The kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
No problem there on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the
Gotta
extra
have some
point
ball
winds
control.
up successful. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
He's going to air one out. And that's caught.
Oh my goodness, he's right. Man. What are you doing?
A big play there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
job.
And the 49ers have retaken the lead. They had just given up the lead, and they get it right back.
Yeah, how about that? Answered quickly. Get right back to it. And look, long drives have their place. We know that. They can wear teams down. But when you hit them with big plays like that, that can really be a shot to them. A big-time one.
Yeah, one play, but now your defense is probably saying, man, we could have used a little more rest over here. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Ready.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole...
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll try the left side. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. From the gun, Callaway.
Oh, it's being out right, dude.
Picked off at the 36. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Now Jones. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
I'm ready.
They'll try again with Jones. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Not yet.
Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and goal.
That's fair. I'm ready. Yeah, I am. I can move up.
Across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. Here the Niners are able to stretch their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch in the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Let it know.
4 down, check.
On 1st down, it's Yates. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you, because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Ready? 60 or. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
I'm ready.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Set 18 Gator. Hey, they're scared. Hey, switch gears.
I'm ready.
Now.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Off the play fake. Pryor. He wants it all for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. Let's go.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Ready?
Looking to throw on second down. Callaway, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Two minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. To throw on third down. Callaway over the middle, complete. That's man. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line.
Come on, set. 8, read. 4 down. 4 down.
They'll run on first down. Yates. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Ready?
Looking to throw. Callaway. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
We got 4.
Throwing on first down. Callaway. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
On second down, Coates. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Callaway. Over the middle here to Coates. It's a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Check 4. Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Callaway.
Got him. Nice.
And it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl as his guys are back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. This will be taken in at the 1. And it'll be taken to the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
I'm ready. Guys, come on.
A gain of 32 that time. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
What's the guy got to do?
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
I'm ready.
Look at me. Go, go. Ready?
From the gun, Pryor. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Yep.
The final shot before break. Pryor. He's going to let this one go deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, these two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
On first down, Callaway. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Flynn. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give, right side. It's Yates. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on second down, Callaway. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And that's his 3rd sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ealy, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
Wearing those golden high tops as well.
Get it. Throwing on 3rd and long. Callaway. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. They've been brilliant, perfect on 4th down so far. 3 for 3, and they're going to try again here.
Oh, no.
They're going to try and throw.
Nice catch.
Right, and that's complete. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd. Yeah, after that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
On 1st down, Yates. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
All right, ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Yates. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. From the gun on 3rd down, Shaw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. This quarterback now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's good for a Raven 1st down, 15 yards there.
On the ready.
Out.
They'll run on 1st down. Cope. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They come out here in the I. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Now a give, right side. Coates. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to regain the lead. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2.
No.
And after all that, he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2.
Yeah.
Right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Got it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Ready,
The
set.
run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let him know. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, C6. C6. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Hey, let's get some penetration. Get it.
They'll go again to Jones. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Ready, break.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Hey, let's go.
I'm ready.
Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Pryor.
Yes.
And a big loss here as
Big
he's
play,
taken
man.
down.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
And he will
Darn
score.
it.
Touchdown, Baltimore. He goes
Punt
52
return.
yards on the punt return as the Ravens push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit.
Come on,
And
Boston.
he's got
Just
daylight. It's a foot race. The
Just
20, 10,
3 guys there.
touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Now the 49ers electing to lead the offense out there and go for 2.
Hey, Wahoo!
Push him back.
They'll try and throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. On first down, Yates, and only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, lock it.
Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Yates. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Just not even touching it.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Let me know.
And the blitz does come.
Throw it.
Escape, and he goes down.
How about that part? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I'm ready.
Give me some.
Go on.
Check. Hot.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Mike 51. It's a party now.
I'm ready.
Hey, stand up.
Guys, what in the world? We have 1 play to stop and we're just staying up to it.
Big play there. 58 yards.
I call, better
as they have
play.
taken the lead.
Figure it out.
And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey. 4 down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
Tyler, 64, read. Rock it. 61, matchbox lights. Get it.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Yates, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. On 4th down, Callaway.
Catch it clean.
No, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. After the penalty, it's Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard 2nd down.
I'm ready.
Again, it's Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Go! Keep going, boys, moving!
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Dior. Go, go.
I'm ready.
Mike is a 50. Hey. I'm coming up to you. I'm coming up to you. Hey. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Go.
On the delay, Jones.
Go.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. The Niners on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
I'm ready. Guys.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone delivering it accurately. Offensive line giving them time to throw the ball. A true team record. But he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
You draw Porter. Check 52.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Yep.
On 1st and 10, Pryor. And
Pick.
intercepted. Maybe
Nice.
the turning point they need. Picked off at the 13. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned
Pick.
the block, find
Nice
a spot,
play,
and
Lance.
now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
There's life. Nice. They even upheld it. They even upheld it.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Check three. 80 weapon.
Let me know.
Get it.
They'll run on 1st down.
My goodness.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No
Why
gain
are
on
you
the play there.
blocking?
2nd down.
Why are
And
you
he got
blocking?
off the end there
63.
very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Check 43. Check 3.
Hard.
Wait a minute.
Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Coates. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, Alpha. Snap.
On third down, Callaway. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
I'm ready.
And they'll try the jet sweep here.
Oh, we made a
Stopped at
tackle
the
on a sweep. You
24-yard
gotta be
line
kidding
after
me.
a gain of 5.
Wow. I
Part
didn't
of
think
from
that was
our experience
possible.
together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Watch the twins.
I'm ready.
Jones takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Niners on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Hey, Echo, on the ball. Ready?
Looking to throw. Pryor. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here. Not done in the 4th. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
50, plant, 6-6,
Ready?
pull it high.
No gain on the play.
Bravo.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Looking to throw on second down. Callaway. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
Hey, Delta.
To throw on third down. Callaway got his man complete over the middle. It's man.
He finally threw it fast.
And he'll be taken down shy of the 25 that he needed. He'll be a yard or two short. Callaway
have mercy,
had
dude.
to go for it with such
That was
little
fourth
time
down.
remaining. And the 49ers are going to
Throw
get
the
the football
ball.
back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike's 50.
Score.
Hey, you don't want to see me.
I'm ready.
You don't go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off around the 41. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
The extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And the 49er hands team does its job. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Past the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. 46 yards.
Brutal.
And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Callaway. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Delay of game penalty. Ships them back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Hey, team 6, team 6. Hey, Sam up. Hit it.
Looking to throw. Callaway. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On 4th down, Callaway. Throw left side complete. It's man. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may write a finish to this Super Bowl.
8-3. What we got? What we got? What we got?
Throwing on 1st down. Pryor. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
I'm ready.
2nd and long. And the pressure gets to him again. And the San Francisco 49ers will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions.
Yeah, there's a little bit, some bounces.
And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a...
Picked it. Yeah, that was a little bit, that one was a little bit crazy. That's not realistic, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Too funny.
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got
that was a long one.
Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it.
Yeah, we might have been. Yeah. That'll do it. Alrighty, I will. Yeah, I'm good to advance. We'll do the off season this weekend probably. Are you going away or do you have lots of hockey? Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'll be here too, so we'll be good to go. Alrighty. Take care. Yeah.